Well, hi there! Welcome to my studio. My name is Monique Carr, and as you can see, I just came back from the beach, and I wanted to give you some tips about how to pack when you go to a family beach trip and there's not a lot of room in your car, and you want to pack wisely. You want to keep it simple, and I promise you, you will have a lot of fun. Well, my goal was to be able to bring everything that I need in this beach bag. So I have to be very smart of my selection of art supplies. There's one thing that I wanted to make sure is I have a support on my lap, because I wanted to paint sit on my chair. I knew I was not bringing an easel, so I needed a good support on my lap. So I needed some sort of a table. I happen to have this Panel Pak in my supplies, and I'm so glad I brought it. It was very useful. This Panel Pak comes with two rubber bands, and on the other side it's basically empty. There's only one support. So I brought a gesso board, just a panel to put on the other side, all right? And I use that as an extension of my table, which I will demonstrate later. And this Panel Pak fits perfectly in my beach bag. Next thing I need is my palette paper. So I just use a 12 by 16 and I put it in my beach bag. So far so good. Of course, a roll of paper towel, very important. To paint on, I decided to bring a canvas pad paper, size 9 by 12, and also a watercolor book, and I could paint several painting in it, sketches, whatever I wanted. So I thought that was very compact and I could easily put it in my beach bag. For the paint, I decided to bring my acrylics, and I used the golden fluid, the small container. Put that in a Ziploc bag, so I limited myself to just a few colors. I brought a couple blues, Phthalo blue and Ultramarine blue. My red is burnt Sienna. I have a yellow Oxide for my yellow, a black, two white, and a tube of heavy body titanium white. Next, for my tools, I brought just a few brushes. My chip brushes, a couple size, 1 inch and a half of inch. And I brought a color shaper, just 1 inch. Palette knife, my rigger, and a toothbrush. Et voila! In the beach bag. For my mark making tools, I just brought three things here. I brought a HB pencil, I brought a charcoal pencil, perfect to sketch, and I brought a fine point black marker. Another item that was very important to bring was my tape. I brought artist tape. You can bring masking tape if you want, but you need to bring a tape. It's very important. So here we go. Of course, I brought a cup for my water and a trash bag, very important. I wanted to show you how I organize my table on my lap at the beach. So first, I recommend that you use an old towel to put on you, because you're gonna mess up your swimming suit, so I'm just saying. And the Panel Pak was my table, and I use my gesso board here under the rubber band, which I secured with my tape. Okay, put some tape here to secure my table. So now I have an extra long table to put on my lap. And I put my palette paper under the rubber band here. All right. Now I secured it again with tape. Okay, and I add an extra tape here. All right, and I use a sheet of my canvas paper and I secured it on my table with masking tape. So I put masking tape all around it. Put a piece in the middle because I wanted to make two paintings. So I have two about 9 by 6 paintings that I will be doing. And also my tools. Oh, here I put my little plastic cup in the glass holder here. And I secured my tools here under the rubber band, which was very practical because it was windy at the beach. And there we go. Another thing here is my paper towel. I kept it under my arm. And also I have here put my paint in. I have a little pouch on the side of my chair that was very useful to easy access for my paint. So that was a big plus. Well, I really enjoyed my time at the beach with this setup. It was easy to put together. And I had time to paint. It was very quick, very efficient, and I hope that it helped you to prepare for your next trip to the beach or to the camping trip. And well, enjoy your time at the beach and have fun painting. Woo!